Right. Okay, so first things first, we're going to learn how to create this flashcard. How do you achieve this? So I'll be using this blank slide to demonstrate that. I'll be using this blank slide to demonstrate that. So the first thing I do, if you look at this flashcard, you notice that this is a shape and this is a square shape. So come right into your slide and insert a shape. Now, okay, who can tell me what key on the keyboard do we hold if you want to get a perfect square or perfect circle?
I think the shift key.
Okay, the shift key. All right, so that's it, the shift key. So I have to hold it down while drawing to get a perfect circle, the perfect square, sorry. Okay, so take off the outline of this shape. I do not want an outline. I want to fill the shape with my preferred color. So let me do purple. Okay. And remember, if you insert a shape and you want to make it lighter, you can do that from more fill colors. So once you click on more fill colors, you see this handle here. You can make it lighter. You can make it lighter, click OK, and it will be lighter. Okay, so having created this shape, we're going to duplicate it. Control D, duplicate and position it in the right equal to each other. It has to be equal. Okay, so now we've made our shapes. Let's go straight into putting what we want to be on this flashcard. So the first one is what you want to be at the top, what you want your students to see. Why the second one will be, someone is writing on my screen. Okay, I think I have to turn off that control. Please, Miss Ifechi, please do not write on the screen again. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to bring in a picture here. So I'm going to show us how to do this. So the first shape should be, or whichever shape you want to start with. Just make sure that you want your students to see is at the front, and what they is going to turn to, what the question you are asking them is behind. So the answer is behind the one at the front. So come here, and then I'll just insert a picture. I'm inserting the picture from the computer now. So I just go to desktop. Okay. I want to find my clip art library. Okay, so I have a clip art library here. So I can just choose what I need. Okay, so let me pick a shape here. Okay, so let's say I want to put this chair. Insert. Okay, so just drop the picture, reduce it, and make it fit into the shape. Okay. Fit it into your desired taste, like however you want it. You want it quite big. If you want the flashcards big, whatever I'm doing does not restrict you from designing your flashcards however you want. If you want it bigger than this, fine. It depends on you. It's your preference. Okay, so this is the shape. Now, once you insert the shape on the first, insert the picture to the first shape, you click on it, hold your control key, select the shape, and group it. I showed us how to group. You just click group and group. Okay, so this is grouped. Now we move to the next shape. So let's, for instance, what this flashcard is going to let our students do is, okay, can anyone spell the picture, this picture? Can you spell what is there? And the child will say, oh, chair, for instance. I mean, this would be very useful for nursery, lower primary, one. Okay, so how do you insert text in a shape? Now, I have been using right click and click edit text, but I'm going to use something else now. I'm going to use insert text box. So for some of us who have like lower versions, maybe you might not be able to see the feature to edit text directly to a shape. So you can insert your text box by yourself. Just insert the text box and type, increase the font, increase the font. So let's type chair. Okay, so I want that to be a little big too. I want it to be bigger. And I'll just click this. Okay, change the color. I want the color to be white. I want it to be white because I'm going to make the background dark. I'm going to make this background dark. And so let's say I want it to be in Comic Sans. Okay, so change the color of the shape, make it darker, let it be different from what the front will be. Let the back be different from what the front will be, so they don't have the same color. You can actually use the same purple, but maybe a darker one. So just more fill colors and make it darker. Okay, so this looks better. Now we're done. If you move the shape, the text remains there because you have not grouped it. So remember to always group. So let me undo that. So click the shape is selected, and then I'll select my text box, group it. So this is one, and now I can move it. But I do not want it to be I don't want it to overlap the picture because that's what I want the children to see. So I'm going to send this to back. Okay, so shape format, send backward, send to back, move it in. Move it in and position it equally. But before we position it, I just want to show us that. So we've sent it to back, it's working fine. So let's bring it out. Let's bring it out because we want to add animations now. So the first picture, which is the one that the children would see, needs to collapse so that the other picture, so that the answer will stretch out. So here we're going to dive into animations now. So select the shape, which is the grouped one. Remember, if you click on a grouped shape and you want to select something inside, you have to click again. Now, I click again and it selected the chair. Okay, so that's not what I want to do. I just want to select all the shape, the grouped one, because everything now is one. So select, go to animations and come to more menu, the more menu, click on more exit animation because this is going to exit for the other one to enter. So exit animation, and we're going to collapse this. I'm looking for my collapse. Okay, I found it. Collapse. Then you click OK. So that will collapse. Now, when this one collapses, it's assumed that this one should stretch out. So you put entrance. This is entrance. This one will carry entrance animation. This is exit animation. This is entrance animation. So click, go to more menu, go to more exit, more entrance effect. The reason why we're going to more entrance effect because the animation we want to add to that shape is not on entrance, is not here by default. So you find it in under more entrance effect. So we want the answer to stretch. So it stretches out. Click OK. So it stretches. Now we're done with that. So we can move it in. We can move it in now. Equally. Okay. So that is done. Remember I said, when you want to work on the animations you insert in PowerPoint, you need to open the animation pane. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to open our animation pane. So click animation pane to open up the animation pane. Now, whenever you hover your mouse to, we already have two animations here. One is collapse, one is stretch. So this one is entrance, which is stretch, that meaning the shape behind the one at the front. That why this one is collapse. Once you click the mouse there, you'll be able to see the animation you added, collapse and group 5. So this one is group 5, this is group 7. So what we want to do now is we want to set it up in such that once we click, this one goes off, the other one comes out. So if we're going to click slideshow, let me show you how this is from what we have done. That's it. That picture just moves away and nothing happens. So escape. Okay. So we're going to select the collapse animation now. This one is stretch. This one is stretch. This is collapse. So we're going to select the collapse animation and let it trigger. So we're going to say, oh, let this animation trigger at the click. So we're going to click on it, go back to animation, and you see the effect. You see the trigger option here. So click on trigger, and on click of the collapse animation is what? Group 7 or group 5? It's group 5, as you can see. So you just click on click of collapse animation. We want that to trigger on click of that. So it has triggered and then it comes to this part. So this one should come in after previous, meaning once you trigger this animation, once you trigger this object, you don't need to click again. It will just pop up like that. So let me show you what I mean. So if you come to slideshow, now it's triggered. The reason the only way you know something is triggered is it comes up with this hand icon. Okay. So once I click on it, see, nothing is happening. Something is just there. So escape. We're going to trigger this now. So we're going to set this to come out after previous. So you come here to timing. Let me show you again. Timing. Under animation, you see timing, but make sure you select the animation you're trying to work on. So select it, on click after previous. We want it to come out after previous. Then you're going to drag this down and place it on the triggered animation. You're going to place it there. So once we play our slideshow now, you see what happens. So this is it. It just pops up. Okay. So once you've done this, the beauty of PowerPoint is once you have done all, you just need to take your time to do one, get it. And once you're done, you can just select. Now you see, once immediately I selected this shape, it selected the two animations. So it's combined it to one. So I'm just going to duplicate, and it has created another here. So let me move it, duplicate again. And that's it. So it just creates it. So what do you do? As simple as that. Click on this. Oh, sorry. Click on this. Come to insert the new shape you want, the new picture you want. Let's say I want this picture of a driver. Let me see, that's a driver. Okay. So copy this. Either you right click to click copy, or you go to the home tab to click copy. So copy it, come into this place, click on this, the picture itself, right click to change the picture. You're going to use change picture. So when we copy something in PowerPoint, where does it go? Please, can someone help us with that question? Where does it go? Because now I have different options here. This device, from stock images, from clipboard. Thank you very much. So we're changing the picture because we've copied the picture we want to replace this with. So we just click from clipboard and then delete this. So once that is done, you select the picture. If you feel like, oh, the alignment is too small, the picture is too small, you want to adjust it, you can just adjust it. Hold your control key down if you want to adjust perfectly, like it just stretches perfectly without adjusting any other thing. Now you move this out. Just highlight this text, change it. Change whatever is there. If the text stretches to somewhere else, you can just reduce the font. Just reduce the font. Click out, bring back your picture. And that's it. So if we're going to play this, you see that we don't really need to do any other thing. Share, driver. Once you do one, you can duplicate others. You don't need to stress yourself anymore. So I believe we understand how to do this particular one. Now I'm going to use this to explain something else. So I'll delete this. I'll delete this and I'm going to bring in a test box. Because I want to type an equation there. So I'll just do different things. I want to insert an equation there. So how do you insert equations? You go to insert, come here to equations for those of us teaching maths, come to equations, click on the more menu, you see all of this area of circle, whatever, and then come to this place that says insert new equation. So once you click that, it will pop up this menu here, and then it will give you most of the options that you need. So this is fraction. There are categories, so these are structures. And under this structure, you have different structures. So this one is fractional structure. So you click on it. So let's say I want to add this. Now, once this pop up, you can actually highlight, increase it. Okay, so just increase it to your taste in case you think it's too small. Click on the first box at the top and type what you want. So let's say I wanted 1, and here I wanted 4. Okay, so please watch what I just did. When I was done typing 1/4, I just click at the side because I want to give a space and type plus sign. And you don't really need to insert the equation again. You can just do copy this, copy, paste it here, and then you change the text. So this is 2, and I want over 4. Okay, fine, over 4. Now this is not covering my shape. I want it to fill, and I want it to be white because I really want the text to come out. So these are just basic things you can do on your own. So instead of shape fill, you go to text fill, change it to white, increase it. Now I'm going to have to group this together. Look here. If you look here, you see that this animation is on its own. This particular text box is on its own. So I need to group it together with this one. Control G is grouped. So let's move this out and fix our answer. So let's say I was going to ask someone, oh, solve this equation or solve this question. And the child will say, okay, so what's the answer to this question?
3/4.
3/4. So we need that equation again. So click out, go to insert, equation, insert new equation, fraction, click here and insert. First box, you type 3, second box, you type 4. Align it properly and cover it. So let's see how this is going to come out because I'm very sure it's not going to come out well. Slideshow, current slide. This is good. This is good. Now see what happens. Because we already altered, the reason why that happened is because we already altered the sequence which this one followed. we deleted the picture, which was not supposed to be. So what this means is when you want to create flashcards, make sure you just create on one slide, create maybe a particular concept, create maths on a different level. Or if you still want to just have all of them pop up, it means that you're going to have to do some other setting. So that means you're going to have to be patient, because if you look here, you see that the trigger animation is no more here. This is showing 0. Can you see this? Can we see this? This is 0. These ones have the trigger animation, but this does not have the trigger animation anymore because we deleted it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to trigger it again. So this is the one we're triggering. We'll trigger this. So if you look at this place, you see that I want to find this animation. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to add an animation over again. So let's click this. You remember how I did it? Go to animation, come here, click on more what? More what, please?
Exit effect.
Exit effects
More exit effect.
and collapse it. Click OK. Okay, this is good because this is showing group 14. So the stretch animation is already there, which is the one behind. Can you see? I selected it and it just popped up here. So because we deleted this, that's why we can't see the animation anymore. So we are good with that. So you click back and cover up. Oh no. Take out. Oh, I have moved this thing beyond what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Okay. So cover it back and we're going to set this again. So we're going to say, let this trigger, let's let's exit animation trigger on click of it. So this is group 29. So let's trigger group 29. Group 29 trigger. Okay. Now we're going to bring the stretch. Remember, that's what I said. Because if you don't do that, whatever you do will not work. So you bring the one that follows it under it. And now we can check what happens from beginning. Oh no, not from beginning. From current slide. Okay, so now this triggers perfectly. So this is how you can do it in case, but you know, sometimes we don't want to take the stress. So if you want to do all literacy flashcards in one slide, all mathematical flashcards in another slide, all science flashcards in another slide, that depends on you. Okay, so but if you want to have it like random, you want to have different concepts like mental drill. You know, sometimes we do mental drill. I want to have different flashcards popping up, and we just want to throw questions all around. So from different angles, so you can actually go through the stress of doing this. The beauty is once you've done one mathematical concept, you can actually duplicate and just follow. So you won't have to give yourself so much stress. Okay, so that's that about these particular flashcards. Now, if I wanted to, so I'll just show us how to cover it up faster. So I'll duplicate this and place it here. So let's say I wanted it all over. All you need to do is highlight everything at once, or you use Control A. Control A, then click Control D, duplicate it, bring it down, position it properly, duplicate again. Okay, so this has gone beyond. I'll undo and move this a little bit up. Okay, then duplicate to come down. Okay, so is this clear? Do we have any question before I proceed?
Hello, Mr. Stan.
All right. Okay, so
Mr. Stan, I was asking a question.
okay.
Yeah, Mr. Stan, I know that Because right when you started doing this, some people reached out to me that they couldn't join the Zoom. So I had to send link. So I didn't even get from where you started. I only saw when you how you got the chair and all of that. I didn't see all of that. And I don't know, it may be hard to run back, but just do a briefing. I think it will help you.
Okay. Or maybe you can watch the video. I'll do that at the end of the class.
No problems,
Just
ma'am.
remember your question. I'll do that at the end of the class. Okay. So what I
Okay.
did here was the same thing I did here. Okay, so I just did this just like the maths fraction I did up there. So I was using this to show us how to do different flashcards at random. Okay, so because the background on the pictures were taken off, that's why they really look beautiful. And that's why this one also came out well. So like I said, remove backgrounds from your pictures and do not use pictures that have watermark on them because it would look very unprofessional. Okay, so a question like this. So I popped up this. So after designing this, I designed this. So just the same way. So instead of using normal, now you can ask the question directly and have the answer at the back. You can ask the question directly and have your answer at the back. The same animation goes for all of these flashcards. They work the same way. No difference. Okay. So if I was going to play this is how this is, and this is the answer to this one. Okay, so now let's go into how to split shapes, how to work with shapes. Now, how do you part shapes? Let's say you have a circle and you want to divide it into 4, you want to divide it into 6 and all that. How do we do that? So I'm going to go over that now. Insert circle. Remember, hold your shift key down to draw a perfect circle. Okay. So I may not need to take off the outline of this shape because we need outlines. So now let me make this shape lighter so that we can see whatever I'm going to do on it. Okay. So now there's a trick to this. One will say, oh, you use lines for all of these things. If you use lines, lines will not work. So it's just like going into clicking your shape, coming into shapes to pick your line shape, then draw the points from beginning. You just divide it the way you want to divide it, right? Divide it. Let's say duplicate this. Now I'm going to show us a trick on how to rotate how to rotate a shape in different directions. So in our previous classes, I've taught us about the rotate tool here under the arrange group. So once you click rotate, we don't want to do all of these, but if you're going to rotate this way, so you can go ahead and do this and just drop it. Make sure it covers to the end. Make sure it covers the outline. If it doesn't cover the outline, it won't be able to split properly. So make sure it covers the outline. So let's say I want to duplicate this again. Now, how do I rotate this? Because I want to rotate this. I want it to go slanty. Okay, this is 4. This is circle of 4. Okay, so let me just work with circle of 4. Now, highlight. And for you to be able to split shapes, you need these merge shapes. That's what I was talking about when I started the class, merge shapes. Now, you can see that this merge shapes is not even activated. The reason is because this lines is not a shape. It needs a proper shape. So we're going to take off the lines and I'll show you what to do. So in place of that, you use your rectangle. You're going to use your rectangle to divide this shape. Okay, so point it, draw it, and don't make it too thick. You're not going to stretch it like this. No, that's not what we mean. Make it look like a line. Okay, so you're just going to make it look like a line because the idea is we need a shape. We need a shape that will divide the circle. So drag it up. Make sure it touches the outline. Make sure it touches the outline. Okay. So, and I'm going to duplicate this. I want to divide into 6 parts. So I'll just do this. Click on this shape, duplicate it, bring it out, duplicate it again, because I need to divide it this way and this way. So the first one, you go to rotate, and instead of all these options, because none of these options will make it form a diagonal look. So you have to go to more rotation options. And once you get into more rotation options, you'll see this feature that says rotation. Click on it. Okay, under this place, let me go over. This is fill, this is effects, and this is size and properties. So just in case you open the rotation pane and you can't see this particular part, just check on the things you can see here and just toggle the one that is meant to, the one you're meant to use. So right here on rotation, we're going to turn it 30 degrees. Press enter, and that's it. So we're going to, oh, sorry, not this one, not 30, 60 degrees. Yeah, 60 degrees. So position it. You just have to use your eyes to locate the center. Okay. If you think it's not touching the outline, please stretch it out yourself, okay? Then this one, we'll turn this 120 degrees. Okay. 120 degrees to face this other way. So locate the center and place it. I think this is not my center. This is my center. I'll adjust the other one. Okay. Yep. So this is it. Now we've done what we need to do. Now the next thing we're going to do is to select all of it. So you can just highlight all of these. Now you will be able to see the shape, the merge shape feature now pop up. You'll be able to see it. Shape format, merge shapes. Now these are the things we want to use. If you click union, it will turn it into a full circle. It will just combine everything. If you click combine, it will combine it and just give you this look that divides the shape, but not fragmenting it. So what we want to do is to fragment the shape. So once you click fragment, it will divide it and separate all of the shapes. So don't click like this, because once you click, you have moved the whole thing. But we want to partition it, want to separate it. So click out, click out, click on the first one, move it away. Click out, click on the next one, move it. So you can actually now position it yourself, because those lines, we may not really need them. Click. Click. Click and, sorry, click. Click. And now you already partitioned, you've made you've partitioned this circle into 6 equal parts. And now but you already know what will happen here. You can actually change the colors. So if you were going to set a fractional question, so you can make some of them white, asking the children, oh, what fraction is this, or whatever. Now remember, grouping. That's why grouping is very important. Group these shapes. If not, you are going to be having the shapes moving about everywhere. So click or select all. Select all. Okay. Select all and group it. Remember, shortcut to group is Control G. You can also right click and click group here. Group. Okay, so I've grouped this. Now I can move this about. I can just delete all of this. Select all and delete. Now that's how this was created. So now look at what's happening here. I'm trying to reduce it and it's just moving. It's just disorganizing the whole shape. The reason is because I'm not holding my shift key down. So what I'll do is just undo. Now hold the shift key down and reduce the shape. See? Perfect. Perfect. So that's that. How was this done? So for instance, you wanted to do 4. If you wanted to do 4 circle, so I think we're going to try it on our own. You divide a circle into 4 parts, then divide a circle into 12 parts. Very possible. So let me show us how we did this. Triangle. Okay. Okay, so the same, very easy. You want to divide into 2 parts. Just bring your click and bring your shape, bring your rectangle into it, draw it. Okay, as simple as that. Highlight it. Shape format, merge shapes, fragment it. It's fragmented now, so you click out, click the first one. Now see what's happening here. The reason is because I didn't position the triangle. I didn't position my rectangle properly on the shape, and that's why this is happening. So undo, undo. And let me position it properly. You need it to touch the outline. This part wasn't touching the outline. Okay, so I need it to touch the outline. And I don't need it too big. So I believe this will work now. Select, shape format, merge shape, fragment the shape, click out, click on this one. Oh God, why is this thing not responding to me? I'll delete this. Let me go over it again. Okay. Maybe I can just make it lighter so I'll see the ends of what I'm doing. Okay. Shape, draw. Select the shape, select the rectangle, merge shape and fragment it. Good, better now. So click out, click on the first one, move it out, click on the second one and move it out. Okay, so I've just divided that, so you can delete all of this once you're done. Change the color. So if I was going to ask children, oh, what's this? Now I need to group it, click, hold this, Control G, group, and I can move it however I want. Okay, so this is it. Now, how did I add these? How did we do this? Now, remember, we always say right click and click edit text, but you can see where the insertion point is blinking away from the middle, the center of the shape. So that's why I say sometimes edit text might not work for you. Please just use text box. So click and insert a text box to it. Text box, and draw your text box there. And we already know how to insert a fraction. So insert, go to your equation, insert new equation, and choose your fraction. Here, 1, next one, 2. And then once you're done with that, you could just click on the text box and duplicate it, move it to the other one. The same thing. So highlight and change it, make the color very visible, make the text very visible. You can increase it. That has to be black. That has to be color black. Above, of course, in fact, it has to be white, because since this doesn't look like a question I'm asking the children to tell me, to give me the fraction. No, this doesn't look like. So let me change the color of that to something else. And then highlight and increase. So this is how you partition shapes. This is how you can partition shapes. So we're going to be trying that out in our next assignment. So then this is another one. I'm going to teach us another way to do this. Now, I'll come to insert and I'll choose the shape. Okay, so let me choose, maybe I should make use of this one. So watch this. I click here and I just want the shape to look a little bit. Okay. Remember, I taught us about these yellow points that appear in some shapes. You can use it to change the look of the shape. Okay. So let me change that. Let me change this color. And I want to take off the outline. Remove the outline. I want it to be preset. I want it to have a button look. Yeah. So duplicate this shape. For this type of partitioning, you have to duplicate the shape. Duplicate the shape. Now you're going to work with either of them. So on this one, I'm going to bring my rectangle and I'm going to draw it. I'll just position it, cover it. Make sure you cover it up. Position it at the center. Make sure it's equally positioned, okay? To divide the shape into two. Okay, so take off the outline on this shape. Now, select the shape, the rectangle, and select the star. Come into merge shape and click subtract. Now look at what happens. I'll show you why this happened. The reason is because I intentionally did that, so I'll show you, because some of you might have these complications and you're like, why is this thing not working? Because if I do not tell us, we might not really know. Select the star first, then select the rectangle which you use in partitioning that particular shape. Then go to merge shapes and subtract. This is how you subtract it. So you must always select the shape first before the rectangle which you're using to partition. That's the rule of subtract. That's the rule of using subtract. Okay, so now I'm done with this. All I need to do is I can just bring it here. Click this. I'm going to change it to a different color. And then I can select the next one and I'll just group it. Group. And there we have it. There. Okay. So is there any questions so far, please, before I proceed? If we are understanding this, just give me reactions. Let me see the reactions on the page that you understand. Okay. All right. So I believe I can proceed. Okay. So next one, we're going to look at how to create a Venn diagram. This, something like this. Okay. So let me reduce this. And let me create it here. Insert, circle. Insert your circle. Okay, draw it. Hold your shift key down to draw a perfect circle. Remove the outline. You can change the color. Okay. Duplicate the shape. Place it equally. Remember, the guides always help you to place your shape. So you can actually change that color, change the color so you'll be able to see what you're doing. Okay, so, okay. I think this is cool. Yep. Duplicate this, bring it below. So I can also change the color of this too. Okay. So I just want to bring it up. Okay, bring it up. Good. So now I'm going to highlight all of these. Highlight. And I'm going to shape format, merge shape, fragment. Yes, fragmented this shape, but you might not be, you might not see it until you change the colors. You have to change the colors to be able to view what it has done for you. So let's say I'll just click on this one, hold Control key, select this one, select this, and I'm going to change the color. Change the color and you can see that's partitioned these shapes. Now let's click out. You see that this can be selected, this can be selected, this can be selected, and this can be selected. Okay, so how do you add, if you want to add your figures into the Venn diagram? So just right click on any one. Edit text will work perfectly with this. So you can just type, let's say I want 5 here. Edit text. I want 14 here. Edit text. I want 7. So that's just it. You keep editing the text. Now, so this, for these big shapes, because I know sometimes we always have a couple of figures outside a Venn diagram that is at the outer, not the ones that are in union with each other, the ones that are intercepting. No, not the ones that are intercepting. These ones are outer here. So what you can do, because once you click edit text, it will only give you, you can only add it straight. So it doesn't make sense. For you to do that, please, who can tell us what to do? What do I do if I just want to put the figures at random? Let's see if we're
You can use
following.
text box.
Okay, thank you. That's exactly what to do. Just use your text box. Insert, choose your text box, and draw the text box. Increase it. So let's say I wanted 5 here. So once you type 1, you can just duplicate the text box. You don't have to draw text box all the time. Just duplicate them. Duplicate. And fixing your figures there. Now, what if you wanted these to have outlines? I believe you already know what to do. You just select all the shapes. So you select the main shapes, hold Control key down, and place an outline there. Shape outline, and just give it an outline. Okay, so that makes sense. Let there be an outline here too. So outline black. Okay, good. So this looks better. Now to get the shape. So once you do this, please just highlight everything. Like I always say, group it together. Hold your shift key down while you are dragging or reducing it. While you're reducing the circle, remember it's a circle. So, and we already know what to do with the rectangle. Just draw the rectangle and send it to back. Send it to back. Okay. You can change the fill to white and outline to black. You can make the outline thicker, remember. Make it thick if you want. And also you can click on it, Control key, group the both of them. Group it, Control G, group it so you can move it all around. Okay, that's that about Venn diagram. Now let's go over to this. How do we create this? So I'm going to open a blank slide. Blank slide. Okay. So this is my blank slide and I want to type my test. So let's say I want to use word art. Let me use my word art. Okay, let me use this one. And then I'm going to type okay, aside water cycle, can anyone give me something I can recreate? A title we can create? Let's just do something new.
The human skeleton.
Human skeleton, wow. Okay. Okay, so I just want to increase that because I need that feel. Okay, so we're still on merge shapes. We're still learning how to use our merge shapes. So I'm going to do something tricky here. Go to insert, click shapes, click on your rectangle, and I just want to partition this. I want to start from here. Okay. To the end. Yes. Don't worry about the text. It will come out. Just take off the outline of this. Now, I want to change this color. Does this color match with human skeleton? I mean, what color can I give my shape? Brown. Maybe I should choose a dark orange. Maybe I'll choose this. Okay. So I want to show you how you can edit shapes, edit points of shapes. So because there are some shapes that do not come out with that yellow point I told us about. So once that doesn't happen, you can insert them yourself. So what you need to do, click on the shape, come to your shape format, you come to this side where it says insert shapes group, click on edit shape and click edit points. Now, if you notice, there are some black points that were just added at the four edges, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so from this point, how do you work with these? Now, you can click on this and you can stretch it like this. That is from the black points. But whenever you go to the white point, it means you're going to be forming a curve. You're going to be forming a curve. So let me just undo that. Undo, because I want to form a curve. So if I click on this white one, I will be able to drag it either out or in. So I form a curve with that. If you also click on the other one, depends on what you want to create, it's just creativity. Just bring your creativity to it. I can still take this part in, but I think I just want it to be this way. Thank you, Joe. This is my own creativity. Okay, so now I'm done with what I want to do on this shape. I just wanted to form a little curve on the rectangle. So click on the shape, select the text together, go to merge shapes and click combine. So how this is what happens. Once you combine, the background of the slide combines with the background on the shape. That's what happens here. That's what this does. The background on the slide matches with the background on the shape you selected. So if that's not what you really want, someone saying
Sister,
something.
please, can you take that again? Can you take that again, please? From when you combine the text and the
Okay, I'll
shapes, please.
undo, undo, undo. Okay, so this was my word art. I inserted the word art here, typed my text, and then I come to insert. I need a rectangle. Now I'm going to position it where I want it to be. It depends on where you want it to be. Okay, so you can start wherever you want. So say I want to start here. So I'm going to cover up this part. Cover it up. Once you cover it, you can take off the outline, remove the outline. You can leave the outline however you want, but I just love to take off outlines since it's not necessary in whatever I'm designing. Okay, so select the shape, and I said I want to show us how to edit points of a shape. Someone saying something. Please mute your mic, please. Thank you. Click on the shape and come to your shape format. At the side, you will see edit shape. Click on it and click edit points. Once you click on edit point, it adds points to every corner of that shape, every edge of the shape. And it's going to be black. With the black ones, you can stretch the shape straight, like it's going to form like a straight curve. It's going to form like a straight line, whatever. It's just going to be straight. But I actually want a curve, so I'll just undo. You form curves from the white side, and these things only appear once you click on the black points. The two white points appears. From this place, you can curve this side. From this place, you can curve in or curve out. It depends on what you're designing and how you want it to look. Okay. So I just want to curve in because I want to create a different look. So I don't need this curve here. So I'll just position it back. Okay, so you can also click on this point to still curve in case the curve at the other top is not really giving you the vibe you want. You can still curve, you can still do whatever you want. So that's just what I did. And then I click out. I have my shape already. And then I'll click on the shape. You click on the shape. Hold your control key down to select the text. And come to merge shapes. Merge shapes is what's doing all the magic that we've been looking at. So merge shapes, click, and not fragments. If you click fragments, this is what will happen. If you click intercept, this is what will happen. If you click subtract, this is what will happen. We don't want that. Please undo. Okay. I want to combine. That's what I want. I want to combine these together. So what happens is the background on the slide merges with the color of the shape. and then it gives you the look you want. If you wanted to change the background, we already know how we do it. Just click on the background or right click to bring your format background. Change the color. Let's change the color. You see what will happen. See? Whatever your background is what will merge into the color of the shape, and it will automatically affect the text. Do we understand now? Okay, so I'll just undo that. And this color doesn't really work for me. I think I need to change this color. I preferred the previous color. Yes. Okay, so select, control key, select, combine the shape together. Now, how do we insert the video? Because if you look here, you see that there's a video here. There's a video here that merges into the text and the shape. Okay, so let's do that. There are two ways you can do this. For those of you using maybe newer version of Microsoft, you might likely have the feature to insert stock videos into your slide. So go to insert, go to video, click stock videos. And wait for the video to load. So since that's skeleton, what can we use? What video can we use to relate a skeleton, human skeleton? Because I don't think human skeleton. I was just very right. It won't pop up. So what can we use to relate it? Or should we just pick something cool? Okay, does anybody want to tell us what we can use to relate human skeleton? Or should we just pick anything? You can see most of the stock videos here. This is stock video, but if this feature is not in your own version of PowerPoint, it means you're going to have to go online to download the videos, or you check online videos or something like that. So, but stock videos, they are short clips. They are just short video clips embedded in Microsoft. Okay, so I think I'll just choose something. Let me go through this way. See if I have anything that could match. Okay, should I say? Okay, so let me see what I have in environment. Okay, I think I'm just going to add something. No need for me to waste all the time. Okay, so let me see what this would do. So click on it. I'm just showing you how to insert these stock images. So you have the version. Click on the video and insert. So it would come on top of whatever is on your slide. But we already know what we need to do. Send it to back. Click on it. Go to video format. This time around, you see I inserted a video format came out and playback came out. Okay, so I'll send these to back, and that is it. So if we're going to play this, or let's just look at it in slideshow. So this is how it's appearing. And this is just how you can create, and this can also form a cover page, like the first title slide. This can be like your title slide. What is going to pop up, the very first thing that pops up when you're trying to create something for children. So that's just how we do that. Now, I'll show you how to go get these pictures from Escape. So I'll show you how to get this picture from a different site. So just in case you do not have the feature, right? So let's get into Chrome browser. Okay, so this is my Chrome browser, and I'm just going to search for video effects. video effects, maybe free download video effects. So it will give you a couple of sites. Pixabay always comes first. Pixabay comes first. So let's just open link. But this is another site that is very cool. Vidizi. Vidizi is very cool for getting this. I mean, they have very wonderful ones, and they have more free. They are pro. They are video effects that are pro, and you have more free ones that you can also download. Yeah, you can download. So let's say we want skeletal. Let me just type that in Vidizi, skeletal video effects. Let me see if they have anything in line with what I'm looking for. Okay, skeletal. Okay, cool. Can you see? You see Vidizi is amazing. But I'll show you how this works now. I opened it and you can see that the skeletal videos are on this part. This is from Adobe. And once you click on this, it will take you to, let's just click on it. Open link in a new tab. It will take you and say, oh, download with free trial. Download with free trial. So if you click on download with free trial, this is what will happen. So it's better you don't even get close to it. But if you think, oh, for what I want to do, I really love it and I want to get this, I want to pay for it, fine, you can pay for it. But without paying for anything, you can always just use the free ones on Vidizi. Just look for something cool and catchy. Just look for something cool and catchy, something that explains it, something that explains your search. Okay, so let's say we wanted to choose this, or you can look at this. Okay, let me take this. Okay, this is planets. This is the planet. Well, let me just download something so I don't waste time. Let's just download this. Okay, so once you click on this, you click free download. Once you click free download, it will look like a pop-up wants to come up. Okay, so you can just close it. Yeah, you can just close it because that pop-up is actually taking you straight to Adobe stock images. Okay, so close it and look at here. If you look here, the video is downloading. Okay, so the video is downloading here. So that's actually very long. That video is really long. So I don't want that. I just go back, choose something else. I want something. One thing about this site is their videos are actually it comes in very high size. So, but if you can take the risk and can take the data, why not? But let's try Pixabay. Pixabay will not skeletal effects. Let's see what Pixabay has installed for us. Okay. Okay, so I think we can take this. Cool. So let's see if we can download this. Click on it. Click on it and click download. So it will ask you, how do you want to download? Do you want 1.4 MB? Just choose this one that is selected for you. Is okay. And it will download. So Pixabay does not have videos that come with lots big sizes. Okay, so that will be done in a bit and we can insert it. What? Okay, I think it's done already. So let's search for it. Okay, so we'll go back to our PowerPoint now. And let's remove this one there. Let's remove this and insert that other one. So insert video, this device now, not stock images, because you downloaded the picture into your computer. So click here, click on the video, click insert. and the video has inserted. But look at this is how it comes out. So what do you do? Like I taught us with the picture backgrounds yesterday. So you stretch. This is already having the dimension of 16.9. Main looking at it, you already know this is the dimension of 16.9. So if you stretch it, it will fit in. So fit it in and send it to back. Okay, so it's actually making the tests come out dark. But then remember, PowerPoint takes time because if you try something, you see, oh, you look at it and it doesn't work, you change it again. Okay, so because you want perfection. So this is how it's coming out. Okay, so I think this works for human skeleton. I think this works. Okay, so do we have a question, please? Any question, any concept you didn't understand? Yes, I want to take questions now. Okay, any question, please?
I understand what you've been doing. I just wanted to remind you about the games for said you teach us about games for lessons using PowerPoint and songs.
Okay, I've not gotten to that aspect, but
Okay.
and we
No
don't have
problem.
time. I would have showed us, but I just want to take it gradually.
Okay.
All right.
Excuse me, ma, I hope we are getting a video for this like you did for yesterday's class.
Yes, yes. Yes, you'll get the video.
Okay, thank you, ma.
All right. Any other question? Okay. In the absence of no question, I'll go over some of the challenges that Mrs. Onodi, I don't know if you are here.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I'll go over what the complaint you had. So you said you're using a computer, someone's computer, and you don't know how to get your Chrome account on it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is my Chrome account. So come into the person's Chrome account. Come into the person's Chrome account and just check for this icon here. Can you see this icon on my screen? That's my profile, okay? That's like my profile. So you click on it. I see I have a lot of profile here. So all you need to
Yes.
do is scroll to the very down and click Add Chrome Profile. Add Chrome Profile. And then it will bring you to this page. You click Sign In. Come here, enter the mail. Enter your Gmail, click next, enter your password, follow the next thing it's going to ask you to do, and that's it. You have your Chrome account on that same laptop.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. So once you have your Chrome account on the laptop, it's just for you to, once it pops up, you see it looking this way. Then you come into this place to select your drive. Select your drive
Okay.
and then click My Drive. Convert this to insert a folder here where you'll be dropping like all your assignments. Just insert a folder, create a folder, and when you want to send the link, like someone had an issue saying, oh, I don't know how to make it, I don't know how to remove the restriction on it. So look at this. If I was going to send, let me go to the class recordings. So let's say this is a recording, I want to share the link. I can go, you can click on it. Once you click on it, you see these icons here. You see these icons here. This one means share. So once you click on share, it will bring you up to this place. You have to come to this side because by default, yours might be selected as restricted, meaning nobody can view whatever you're sharing. So click on anyone with this link and you'll be able to share. So once you're done, you copy the link and then anyone who clicks the link will be able to view your file. And then, Ms. Felicia, you pointed out that you didn't understand how to link, right? Or it wasn't working for you from your end.
Yeah.
It wasn't working. Okay, so I'm going to explain it using this slide. So let's say I wanted to link this to slide. I wanted this, okay, where is modifying shapes? Okay, this is actually not. Okay, so let's say I want to link this to slide 5. So all I need to do is click on it, click insert, you click link, just find link around your 2016. It's there. Click insert. Then it will pop up like this. It will tell you, oh, existing file or web page, place in this document. Choose place in this document and select the slide you want that particular thing to link to. Select what you want it to link to. So I wanted to link to slide 5 because that's where I started talking about modifying shapes. Okay, so I'll just click slide 5 here and I'll click OK. All right, so whenever I come on slideshow, and I'm going to, okay, let's say from beginning. If I come to this place, this would show me, look at this. This is a normal arrow. This is a link showing that, oh, there's a link on this particular place. So if I click on it, let's see where it takes me to. I click on it, it moves me straight to slide 5. So that's just it. That's just how it works. So you have to be very
Okay, thank you
specific.
very much.
Yes, you just have to be very specific. Okay. Any other challenge, questions before we end the class?
So, Miss Esther, please, I would love that you put all these things like the one you told Miss Honor, the one you corrected now. If it is possible, we get them like you recorded it. I'll be very happy.
Yes.
Correct that, when we are in such states.
Okay, I'll send it.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, everyone. So tomorrow we'll be looking at
Miss Esther, sorry.
okay.
Those of us that have not submitted assignments, can we still submit today before the end of today?
Yes, you can. We have until tomorrow to submit, but you will have another assignment. I'll drop it on the page. So I'll show us the
Okay.
assignments in a bit. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so this is the assignment. Create an interactive flashcard for any topic. Your flashcards must include at least 2 cards, each from maths, English, science, history. Okay, so if you're teaching those teaching nursery, you can say, oh, maths, English, science, PSCD, or understanding of the world. Just think creatively of a flashcard you can create in that regard. Okay, add animations. Yes, just you already know, just create it. Animations is what triggers your flashcards. Okay, so the number 2, you're going to do an exercise to split a circle into 6 parts, split a star into 2 parts, create a Venn diagram of your choice, create at least 2 fractional shapes. Okay, so that's the assignment that you can submit it. Let's say deadline should be tomorrow too. Tomorrow. This one won't take time. Tomorrow. I'll send the recording at midnight. Okay, is that clear? Any question? Thank you very much. Tomorrow we meet again. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in. Keep learning, keep practicing. Don't give up. You'll get there. Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss
Thank
Esther.
you.
Thank you.
God bless you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. God bless you.
yes, ma'am.